In the contemplative confines of the sangha, a novice nun struggles profoundly with the ideal of universal acceptance among her peers, a practice touted for its simplicity yet fraught with hidden trials. Her earnest attempt to embrace each member as they are without imposing expectations speaks to a deep-seated challenge that many, both novice and seasoned, fail to navigate successfully. First, the issue of inherent bias and critical judgment casts a long shadow over her daily interactions. Despite her best efforts, the novice nun finds it difficult not to see the shortcomings and faults in others. This is not merely a fleeting inconvenience but a significant barrier to peace and contentment within the community. She witnesses how critical eyes transform potential allies into flawed beings, each one a reminder of imperfection that disrupts the harmony of the sangha. The mental toll of constantly adjusting her perspective to avoid these critical assessments is immense and exhausting. Secondly, there is the problem of expectation versus reality. The novice dreams of a flawless community, an ideal that is both unattainable and paradoxically destructive. This vision breeds discontent, as the reality of human imperfection clashes with her utopian vision. Each discrepancy between her expectations and the true nature of her fellow sangha members not only diminishes her own happiness but potentially sows discord among the others. Her internal struggle to reconcile these differences often leaves her feeling isolated and misunderstood, questioning the feasibility of true acceptance. Lastly, the nun faces the challenge of reciprocal acceptance. Her efforts to accept others as they are seem unmet with similar efforts from some sangha members, who still impose conditions on their acceptance of her. This one-sidedness undermines the very foundation of communal harmony and personal contentment, revealing a critical flaw in the practice of acceptance, its dependence on mutual participation. The solution proposed by another wise member of the sangha, although unconventional, might offer a respite from these burdens. He suggests a karmic transfer, where one willingly takes on another's troubles as their own. By finding someone within the community who agrees to absorb these challenges into their own karmic journey, the nun could potentially alleviate the personal and communal tensions she faces. This method, though radical, could redefine the dynamics of acceptance and understanding within the sangha, paving the way for a more genuinely peaceful coexistence. This approach, rooted in deep spiritual exchange and sacrificial empathy, might just be the radical shift needed to transform personal strife into collective tranquility, thereby enhancing the practice of true acceptance within the sangha. By offloading the triple burdens of judgment, expectation, and one-sided acceptance onto a willing recipient, the novice could finally experience the unburdened happiness that has so far eluded her in her spiritual quest. Let them take away your sins, clear your karma, and free your soul. There are people who are ready to help. They will assume full spiritual responsibility for your sins. It's their job. Today, mental honor provides everyone with the opportunity to find a partner who will absorb your sins. Make your choice today, as tomorrow you may not have one. The Service, by Catharsis, from Mental Honor.